Today we are taking a walk through Toronto's Union Station to check out how things are going during COVID-19. I haven't been in the train station for a while, and I just wanted to see what's open, what's closed, and how the train station is coping with the virus. This was filmed around rush hour, just before 5 o'clock, between 4 and 5 p.m. And as you can see, this station is practically deserted. I've never seen the station this empty before. All the stores are either closed or just empty. There's nobody inside the stores. It's very weird because this is Toronto's main transit hub, Toronto's main rail station. It also serves regional rail, bus services, and as you can see, there's almost nobody here. And that's partly because of the office towers in Toronto right now are at about 11% occupancy. Most people are working from home, so there's not a lot of people walking around the city, taking the transit to come into the city. So as you can see here, it's really, really quiet. And usually this station is packed at this time. If you look at other videos that I filmed of Union Station, you'll see that around 2, 3, 4, all during the day, the station is really crowded, but especially around 4, between 4 to 6, is really completely packed full of people. This is a new part of the train station. This train station is going through almost $1 billion renovation. They've added a lot of stores, and they're adding shopping in different levels. A new food court was also added, which I filmed previously. It just opened not too long ago, a number of months ago. And as you can see, there is no seating downstairs at the food court. They've taken away all the seating. So let's head down there now. There are still some people waiting for the trains, for the GO trains, but if you compare it to pre-COVID-19, it's a huge difference. Even the McDonald's is empty. Usually there's huge lineups at the McDonald's. These are the platforms where you catch the trains. And then if you go one level down, that's the new food court that they built. And that is where we are heading. Now this was filmed on a Friday, and I would imagine usually Fridays people leave a bit earlier, and they take they get food to take home. But as you can see here, there is nobody buying food, and it's a really sad state to see Union Station. This is a new food court that just opened a few months ago, and already the number of businesses are closed. Gone, nothing there. No customers. There's a few places still open, but as you can see, even practically at rush hour. There are no customers. There are more security guards than customers. This is sad. This side seems to be doing a bit better. Looks like the restaurants are open, there just aren't any customers. So I don't know how long they can survive without customers. The problem is that a lot of the vast majority of office workers are not coming into town, they're working from home. So that could go on indefinitely, because I've been hearing reports that the different office towers and companies in them are doing fairly well with their workers working from home. So it could be a way for them to save money and cut back on office space in downtown Toronto and just have their workers work from home. If they do that, it's going to totally destroy the underground path system, which has over 1,200 stores and restaurants. And if there's nobody working in the towers, they are not going to be able to survive. And I also did a little video walking through the underground, so I'll also put that up later on. And that's going to basically show you how quiet the underground is. And obviously, if only 11% of office workers are back at work, that's pretty bad. This is a very sad state to see downtown Toronto stores and businesses in. They just spent something like anywhere between $800,000 to $1 billion renovating Union Station. So can you imagine if the office workers don't come back to work? That is going to be financial difficulties for Union Station too. It's a very big train station. It's very easy to get lost in this place. Right here is the Via Rail part of the terminal, and that's basically trains that go all across Canada. If you want to leave the greater Toronto area, this is where you come to catch the train to Montreal or to Windsor. And as you can see, there's nobody here. I assume the trains are still running because there are a few people working there, but I don't see any customers here. So I don't know what's going on. I didn't check to see if trains are still running. I assume they are because it's open and there's people working there. But as you can see, I've never seen this station here like this, where there's nobody. And usually Via Rail is pretty popular. A lot of people take the Montreal train and head out. It's a great way to travel, actually. It's very comfortable, way more comfortable than a plane. I went to Montreal a couple of years ago by train, and big roomy seats, and they have a eating car where you can walk through the whole car and have dinner in a different car. So you just feel more free to be able to walk around than you are on a plane. Much more enjoyable. And here's the Great Hall of Union Station, which is usually very crowded, full of people coming and going, but today very, very few people. Very few seating areas now. They've blocked out most of the seats. It's a great building, but it's going to sit empty for a while. We don't know how long COVID-19 is going to be around, but Let's hope it doesn't last too long and destroy the economy at the same time. So there's a new restaurant opening up here where the hoarding is. When they finish renovations, that is, and hopefully if things get back to normal or close to normal. It looks like the ticket booths are closed. Maybe the rails, maybe the rail is not in service. Here's a new part of the station that was never open that I just noticed was open. I've never seen this part here, so I have no idea what is down there. It's open to the public because, as you can see, there are people walking around, but that could be retail because I did read that they are opening up a retail portion, so there's going to be stores. What bad timing. Spending all this money to build new restaurants, new stores, expand the train station, just at the worst possible time when nobody's going to actually be able to use it. So here we are going back out to Front Street in the Toronto's financial district, right downtown. It's a beautiful day, like 24 degrees. It was warm. Too hot to wear the mask, that's for sure. Although mostly everybody wears their mask. You don't see too many people, especially indoors, not wearing their mask, which is good. People are being responsible. So we are outside of Union Station, walking east on Front Street. Seeing how quiet everything is. To the right there are moats, and those moats are going to be lined with restaurants and stores once the construction is finished in Union Station. And it's going to be enclosed, so it'll be warm. Before they didn't have a roof on the area there, so it was completely open, and now it's enclosed and obviously heated in the winter time, which is good. This is about the end of the video. Right on this corner is the most crowded portion of the Union Station area. Usually there's tons and tons of people walking here, thousands of people, and now it is completely empty. So this is so weird to see the effects of COVID-19 on Toronto. Completely changed the whole downtown environment.